everyone, welcome to the channel. I have a quick question for you. Have you ever opened ChatGPT, typed in something and thought this answer is terrible? It's either too long, too short, too complicated, or just completely wrong. I have been there, and I want to show you something today that's changed everything for me. The problem is almost never the AI. The problem is the prompt, the way you talk to it. Think of it like this. Imagine you walk into a restaurant and you say to the waiter, "Give me food." The waiter is going to look at you confused. But if you say, "I would like a medium burger with extra cheese, no pickles, and side of fries," you are going to get exactly what you want. AI works the exact same way. In this video, I'm going to show you every rule, every technique, and most importantly, I'm going to show you the actual difference in results when you use a bad prompt versus a good prompt. Side by side, real examples and real AI responses. So you are not just going to learn the theory, you are going to see the proof with your own eyes. Let's get into it. This guide is called The Art of Prompting AI. It covers 4 big pillars: clear instructions, examples, chain of thought reasoning, roles, and context. By the end of this video, you will master all 4. Let's start from the very beginning. What even is a prompt? A prompt is simply the instruction or questions you typed into an AI tool. Look at this diagram. You write a prompt, it goes into AI model, and out comes the response. That's the whole loop. And the rule is simple. Better prompts equal better results. Better prompts save you time, they get you more accurate answers, and they'll unlock the full potential of AI. Things most people never even know are the possible. So how do we write the better prompts? They're the 5 golden rules. And we are going to go through each one with real before and after examples so you can see exactly what changes and why it matters. Let's start. Here are the 5 golden rules. I genuinely want you to write these down right now. Rule number 1, be clear and specific. Rule number 2, give context. Rule number 3, define the format. Rule number 4, use examples. And rule number 5 is iterate and refine. 5 rules, that's it. Everything else in this video builds on these 5 rules. Let's go through each one, and after I explain it, I'm going to show you real AI responses, a bad one and a good one, so you can see the difference by yourself. And rule number 1, be clear and specific. The slide shows a weak prompt and a strong prompt using the same topic. Write about dogs. The weak prompt is write about dogs. The strong prompt is write 200-word fun article about dogs for 10-year-old children learning to read. No, I could just tell you the strong one is better, but I want to show you. Let me pull up the actual AI responses. Let's type write about dogs and just hit enter and wait the response of AI. And here is the response. You can see what it has written. Dogs are one of the most popular pets in the world. They are known as man's best friend due to their loyalty and affectionation nature. Dogs come in a wide variety of breeds, each with a unique characteristics and traits. They have been domesticated for thousands of years and have played an important role in human societies, including hunting, herding, guarding, and companionship. Dogs are the social animals that thrive on human interaction. They require regular exercise and a balanced diet, routine veterinary care, and proper training to live healthy, happy lives. Popular breeds include the Labrador Retrieve, German Shepherd, and bulldogs as well. In recent years, the dogs have been trained as a service animal, assisting people with disabilities, working with law enforcement, and even detecting the diseases like cancer. So it is the response that has been given by the AI. That's a good one. But let's see now, if we write it down in good prompt, what kind of result we are going to get. So just wait for it. Let me type another good prompt for this, and then we will see that how the AI is going to respond. Write it 200 words, fun articles about dogs for 10-year-old children, learning to read, use simple wording, short sentences, and make it exciting and joyful. So just hit enter, and this is a good prompt one. So let's wait for the response of AI. And here it is generated. It is being generated. Dogs are one of the most popular pets in the world. They are known as man's best friend due to their loyalty and affectionate nature. Dogs come in a wide variety of breeds, each with a unique characteristics and traits. They have been domesticated for thousands of years and have played important roles in human societies, including hunting, herding, guarding, and companionship. Why dogs are the best animals ever. Here they have asked the even question to get the attention of a reader. Dogs are amazing. They wag their tails when they are happy, they jump around when they see you, and they give the best cuddles. There are the hundreds of kinds of dogs, big ones, small ones, fluffy ones, even wrinkly ones. Some dogs love to run, play fetch. Others love to curl up on the sofa and nap all day. Do you know dogs can smell things 40 times better than we can? That's why they are used to help find lost people. Dogs love their owners so much. When you come home, your dog acts like you were gone for years, even if it was just for the 5 minutes. They also learn tricks: sit, stay, roll over, shake hands. Dogs are so smart. One of the best things about having a dog, you always have a friend. Loyal, tail wagging, face licking, always happy friend. Dogs are not just pets, they are family. So now you can see the difference between it, the previous one, and now when you have given the better prompt. So the response is better. It is good and it is easy for learning for a 10-year-old children. So this is the difference between a bad prompt and between a better prompt. Okay, so this is what you get. It is not wrong, it is not terrible, but look at it. It reads like a Wikipedia article. It is dry, it is boring, it uses big words like domesticated and veterinary care. If 10-year-old is supposed to read this, they are going to fall asleep, and you, the person who asked for it, have to go back, edit it and rewrite it, change the tone. This is wasted of time, and it happened because the prompt was vague. Let me show you exactly the same topic with a better prompt. Wow, look at the difference. Same topic, completely different result. This one has a short sentence, simple wording, emojis, explanation marks. It has fun facts. Did you know dogs can smell 40 times better? It has energy. A 10-year-old would love this. And the only thing that changed was how we wrote the prompt. We added a word count, we defined the audience, we described the tone. That's it. This is the power of being clear and specific. You don't have to be an expert at writing. You just have to tell the AI exactly what you need. Now we come to my personal favorite technique, assigning a role to AI. When you tell the AI who it should be before it answers, the quality of the response jumps dramatically. The slide shows 4 examples, and I'm going to walk through all of 4. For each one, I will show you both the plain version and the role-based version, so you can see exact difference. Let's start with the photosynthesis example. So first, let me type the simple plain prompt. I don't explain photosynthesis, just enter and let the AI to give you the response. Photosynthesis is the biological process for which the green plants, algae, and certain bacteria convert light energy, primarily from sun, into chemical energy and stored in glucose. The overall equation is given here. This process occurs in the chloroplast, specifically using the pigment chlorophyll, which absorbs light most efficiently in the red and blue wavelengths. The process consists of the 2 main stages, the light dependent reactions, which occurs in blah blah blah, that's mentioned there. So if you are a biology student, maybe this is useful. But if you are a parent trying to explain this to your child, or a teacher looking for a simple explanation, or even just a curious person who wants to understand it, this is way too complicated. The response through a chemical equation at you, it mentioned the chloroplast and the Calvin cycle. This is overwhelming. Watch what happens when we assign a role. Now let me type same prompt, but this time we will assign the role to AI before giving the answer. So just type act as a teacher, explain photosynthesis to a 10-year-old using a simple and fun story, avoid technical terms, and just hit enter. And here is the response. Imagine a little leaf named Lily. Every morning Lily wakes up, stretches out toward the sunshine. She loves the sun. But do you know why? Because Lily uses sunlight to make her own food. Here is how it works. Lily breathes in gas called carbon dioxide from the air, the same stuff we breathe out. Then she drinks water through her roots, and then using the energy from the sun, she mixes them together like a recipe to make sugar, her food. And as a bonus, she breathes out fresh oxygen, the clean air that we need to breathe in. So every time you take a breath of fresh air, you can think a leaf like Lily for making it. That is photosynthesis. Plants eating sunshine and giving us clean air in return. Pretty cool, right? Do you see that? The same concept but completely transformed. It is now a story. It has a character, Lily the leaf. It explains carbon dioxide is the stuff we breathe out. It connects to the child in real life. Every time you take a breath of fresh air, thank a leaf. No question, no complicated words, just a beautiful, memorable story that the 10-year-old would understand and remember. That is what the role does. It tells the AI how to think, not just what to say. Now let's look at the marketing example. First, let me try to type the plain prompt. Write an Instagram caption for a coffee shop opening. Just hit enter. and let the AI to give you the response. And here is the response. We are excited to announce the grand opening of our new coffee shop. Come visit us and enjoy a wide selection of coffee, drinks, and pastries. We look forward to serving you. The location and open daily 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. It is fine. It is polite. But honestly, it treats like a school announcement board. No energy, no personality, no reason to stop scrolling on Instagram. Nobody would double tap that. No, let's add the marketing expert role. You are a marketing expert who specializes in social media for food and beverage brands. Write a catchy, exciting Instagram caption for new coffee shop opening that makes people feel the vibe and want to visit today. Include emojis and strong call action and just hit enter and wait for the response of AI. Here is the response. Your mornings just got a serious upgrade. We have been perfecting every sip, every corner, every cozy vibe, and today we finally open our doors. Whether you need your first coffee of the day or your third, no judgment. We are here for it. Come in, sit down, slow down. Let the first cup change your whole mood. Grand opening today. There is a location. There is a time, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Tag a friend who needs to be here with you. Drop a heart if you're coming. And then there is hashtags as well. No, that is an Instagram caption. It has a hook in every first line. Your morning just got a serious upgrade. It builds anticipation. It has personality. It tells the people to tag a friend. That is a free marketing. It has hashtags as well. A social media manager would charge you money for this. You got it in seconds just by adding the right role. Let's do two more quick ones. Why is drinking water important? Question mark, just hit enter. This is a plain kind of a prompt. Let's see what kind of response we are going to get it. Water is essential for our life. It makes approximately 60% of the human body and plays a critical role in numerous physiological processes, including the temperature regulation, nutrient transport, waste exertion, joint lubrication, and cellular function. Inadequate hydration can lead to dehydration, which may cause symptoms ranging from fatigue, headache, to severe complications like kidney stones and heat stroke. Again, accurate, but feels like reading a medical textbook. No watch. As a friendly medical professional explaining why staying hydrated is important in simple everyday language that anyone can understand. Give 3 relatable examples from daily life and just hit enter and wait for the response of AI. Think of your body like a car. Just like a car needs oil to keep the engine running smoothly, your body needs water to keep everything working properly. Here are the 3 signs you might already be experiencing when you are not drinking enough water. The first one, that afternoon headache. Often it is not stress, it is dehydration. Your brain is about 75% of water. And when you are low, it starts to feel it. Second is feeling tired for no reason. When you are dehydrated, your blood gets thicker and your heart has to work harder to pump it. That's why you feel drained even when you did not do much. Third is skin looking little dull. What keeps your skin plump, clear, glowing? No fancy cream beats good old H2O. Simple rule: drink a glass of water every time you eat a meal. That alone will make a big difference. Your body will thank you. See the difference. The car analogy make it instantly relatable. If three example from real life, the headache, tiredness, dull skin, those are things people actually experience, and now they finally understand why. That's what the doctor role unlocked. It made the AI think like a communicator, not just a fact machine. Let's try one more, the creative writer. Write an opening line for thriller novel. Here's the response. The night was dark and stormy when Detective James arrived at the scene. Oh no, the night was dark and stormy. This is literally the most cleanest opening line in the fiction history. A best-selling author would never write this, but that is what happens when you give no direction. No, let's add the role. You are a best-selling thriller author known for gripping cinematic opening lines that instantly hook the reader. Write 3 different powerful opening lines for thriller novel. Each one should create immediate tension and make the reader desperate to know what happens next. So just hit enter and let's wait the response of AI this time. Here is the options has been given to us. I think she had exactly 11 minutes to decide who was going to die, her husband or the man on the phone. Option 2, the body in the freezer was not a problem. The problem was it was still breathing. And option 3 is, I did not recognize the woman in the photograph until I realized the woman was me and the photo was taken last night while I was home alone. Okay, can we take a moment? Those are incredible. Every single one makes you desperate to know what happens next. The first one, 11 minutes to decide who dies. The second one, a body still breathing. The third one, a photo of yourself when you were alone. Your heart is already racing. That is the power of lore. When you tell the AI to think like a best-selling author, it writes like one. Alright, let's move to the rule number 4 using examples. Rule number 4 is called few shot prompting. The concept is this: instead of just describing what you want, you show the AI a sample of what you want. The slide uses a translation example, but I want to show you 2 different scenarios. The translation one from the slide and the second example that shows you how powerful this is for writing and formatting. Let's start with translation. Translate "see you tomorrow" into French. Just hit enter and it has given the response. I don't know what is written. A demand I don't know how to pronounce it in French. Fine, it gives you the translation, but it is just the word. What if you needed it in a specific format? But if you were building a language learning table and you needed it formatted a certain way, it has no idea. You just get the raw translation and nothing else. Now watch what happens when you give it examples of the format you want. Translate English to French using this exact format. English good morning to French. Bonjour. English thank you to the French. Merci. English how are you to the French. Commentalize works. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I will just Googled it to give the format of it. Now translate this. English see you tomorrow to French. English I love this city to French. What would be the translation? English where is the train station, and what would be the French? So just hit enter and wait for the response of AI, and here is the response. English see you tomorrow, the French is Artimain. English is I love the city to the French is Giorgio Catroville. I'm not sure about the pronunciation, I'm sorry. English is where is the train station. French is always agree. So it has given the format to you now this time. No, it followed the exact format you showed it. Each line perfectly matched the pattern. English, then the phrase, and then the French, and the translation. Not because you described the format in words, but because you showed it with examples. This is incredibly useful when you are building things. Study sheets, tables, lists, formatted documents, anything where the structures matters. Let me show you a second, even more powerful example, this time with the writing tone. Just write a product description for wireless headphones and just hit enter. Here's the response. Introducing our premium wireless headphones featuring advanced noise cancellation technology. These headphones deliver superior sound quality in up to 30 years of the battery life, compatible with all Bluetooth devices, lightweight and comfortable for all day wear. Okay, it is a product description, but it sounds like every other product description ever written. Try corporate forgettable. Now let's say I want it written in a cool, casual, Gen Z friendly tone, like how a brand like Apple or Beats would write it. I could try to describe that tone in Word. I could just show it. Let me try with examples. Just write it down. I want you to write product description in this tone. Here are the two examples of the style I like. Example 1 for sneakers. Your feet have been waiting for this. Lightweight, bold, built to move. These are not just sneakers. They are whole personality. Example number 2 is for a water bottle. Stay hydrated, stay iconic. This bottle is giving clean water, clean design and zero excuses. Carry it everywhere. Write a product description for wireless headphones in the same style and tone. So now we have given examples to it. Let's wait for the response. Here is the response. Turn the world on. Turn your music up. These wireless headphones do not just block out noise, they block out everything. that is not your vibe. 30 hours battery, zero lag, maximum immersion. Whether you are deep in focus mode or pretending you cannot hear people on the train, we got you. Sound this code shouldn't be legal, but it is. Did the tone change? Completely. It matched the energy of those two examples, perfectly casual, fun, a little cheeky, pretending you cannot hear people on the train. That is relatable. Nobody asked the AI to be funny or relatable. It figured that out for the example. That is the magic of how few shot prompting is amazing. You do not have to perfectly describe what you want. You just show it. 2 to 3 example is all of you need. Any more than that, you are just wasting your time. Alright, now we are getting into advanced level. And this one is generally one of the most powerful things you can learn about the AI. It is called chain of thought prompting. And the idea is simple. You ask the AI to think step by step out loud before it gives you the final answer. This works especially well for math, logic planning, problem solving, anything where the AI might rush to wrong answer if it doesn't slow down and think. Let me show you this with the 3 different examples so you can see it working across different situations. Let's type, if I buy 3 notebooks for $2.7 each and 2 pens for $1.5 each, and I pay with $20 bill, how much change do I get? Just hit enter and let's see the response of AI. Your change is $10.75. It just gives you a number. You have no idea if it is right. You cannot check its works. You have to either trust blindly or do the match yourself, which defeats the entire process. And honestly, this particular answer might even be wrong. You have no way to know. Now watch what happens when we add 4 magic words. Think step by step. The same prompt, if I buy the 3 notebooks for $2.75 each and 2 pens for $1.5 each, and I pay with the $20 bill, how much change do I get? Think step by step and show all you are working. And that's it. Just hit enter and let's wait the response of AI. And here is the response. Let me work through this step by step. Step 1, calculate the cost of the notebooks. 3 notebooks multiplied by 2.75 each is equal to $8.25. Step 2, calculate the cost of pens. 2 pens multiplied by $1.5 each is equal to $3. Step 3, calculate the total cost. $8.25 plus $3 is equal to $11.25. Step 4, calculate the change from $20 minus $11.25 is equal to $8.75. Your change is $8.75. Now look at that, step by step. Every calculation shown. You can check each line. And look, the first response said $10.75. The correct answer is actually at $8.75. The first response was wrong and you would have never known. But when the chain of thought, you can see exactly where the AI reasoning went and you can catch any mistake before it affects your decision. This is huge, especially when you are using AI for anything important. Business calculation, budgeting, plan, and always ask it to think step by step. Now let's move to the second example. Should I start a YouTube channel or podcast? Just hit enter. Here's the response. Both are great option. YouTube is more visual and has a larger audience, while podcasts are easier to produce. It depends on your goals and resources. That's almost useless. It just told you it depends, which you already knew. It gives you nothing to work with. Now let's use the chain of thoughts. I want to share knowledge about personal finance. I have basic video editing skills, decent microphone, and about 5 hours per week to create content. I'm more comfortable speaking than appearing on camera. Should I start a YouTube channel or a podcast? Think step by step through the pros and cons of each before giving a final recommendation. Just hit enter, and here is the response of AI. Let me think through this carefully. For your specific situation, step 1, assess the content type. Personal finance. Personal finance works well in both formats. YouTube works well for visual content like charts, graphs, and screen sharing. Podcasts work well for interviews, storytelling, and advice. Both formats are viable for this topic. Step 2, assess your skills and comfort level. You are more comfortable speaking than appearing on camera, and you have only basic video editing skills. This strongly favors a podcast. YouTube requires significantly more time in editing, filming, and presenting on screen. Step 3, assess your time, 5 hours per week. A solid YouTube video typically requires 5 to 10 hours of work, filming, editing, thumbnail, etc. A solid podcast episode can be produced in 2 to 4 hours, recording plus light editing. With 5 hours per week, a podcast is far more sustainable. Step 4, assess your equipment. You already have a decent microphone, which is the most important piece of podcast equipment. You can start immediately with no additional investment. Final recommendation, start a podcast. Given your comfort with speaking, limited video editing skills, 5-hour weekly availability, and existing microphone, a podcast is a clear fit for you right now. You could always repurpose your broadcast audio into YouTube videos later as you grow. No, that is useful answer. It considers your specific situation, your skills, your time, your equipment, your comfort level, and walk through each factor one by one before giving a final recommendation. You could not get that from first prompt. That's first prompt give you a generic, it depends, the chain of thought prompt give you a decision you can actually act on. One more quick example using the chain of thought for writing. Write me a LinkedIn post about the importance of time management and just hit enter. And here is the response. Time management is one of the most important skills you can develop. When you manage your time well, you become more productive, reduce stress, and achieve your goals faster. Start by prioritizing your task and eliminating distraction, your future self will thank you. I want to write a LinkedIn post about time management for working professionals. Before writing, think step by step. What hooks would grab a professional's attention? Second is what personal or relatable angle could make this feel real rather than generic. Third, what is one powerful insight, not just a tips list? What should the call to action be? Then write the full post based on your planning and just hit enter. Planning first. First hook, start with surprising or a counter-intuitive statement about the time, something that challenges how professionals think about it. Second is relatable angle, the feeling of being busy but not productive. Most professionals relate to this deeply. Powerful insight, the difference between managing time and managing energy. Most people try to do more in less time. The real skill is knowing when your best energy is available and protecting it. Fourth is call to action. Ask people to reflect and share, encouraging engagement. So here is the LinkedIn post. Here is the uncomfortable truth about the time management. You don't have a time problem, you have an energy problem. Most of us try to squeeze more tasks into every hour. We color code over calendars, we use timers, we batch our emails, and we still end the day feeling exhausted and behind. Because we are managing the clock, not ourselves. Your brain is not equal sharp at 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Your best ideas do not thrive on schedule. Some hours are worth 3 times more than others. The highest performers I know do not do more. They do the right things at the right time when their energy is at its peak, and they ruthlessly protect that window. One question for you. Do you know which color of your day is your most powerful? And are you protecting it? Are filling it with meetings and emails? Drop your answer in comments. I'm generally curious. That the LinkedIn post is good. It has a hook, a unique angle, energy versus time, a real insight, and a call to action that invites engagement. And the reason it is good is because AI planned it first before writing. It thought about the structure before building it. That is the chain of thought. Always ask the AI to show it its thinking, especially when the task is complex. You will get dramatically better result every single time. So let's talk about the output formatting. Here is something almost everybody skips: telling the AI how you want the answer formatted. You can get the exact same information presented as a bullet list, a table, a paragraph, a formal email, a casual text, a code block. It all depends on what you ask for. I'm going to use one topic, healthy eating tips, and show you how different format instructions completely transform what you get. Give me 5 healthy eating tips as bullet points. Keep each point to one sentence. Just hit enter. Here is the response: eat at least 5 servings of vegetables and fruits every day. Drink 8 glasses of water daily to stay hydrated and support digestion. Swap refined carbs, white bread, pasta for whole grain alternatives. Eat slowly and without distraction to avoid overeating. Plan your meals for a week to reduce impulsive junk food choices. Quick, easy to scan, perfect for reference card or social media post. Right on, let's try the second format. Compare 5 healthy foods versus their unhealthy alternatives in a table. Include columns like healthy options, unhealthy alternatives, why switches, and just hit enter. And now it has given me the output into the format that I asked, like 3 columns, healthy options, then there is unhealthy option, and then there is a reason or why we have to switch. Like healthy option is brown rice, unhealthy option is white rice. What is the reason to switch? More fiber keeps you full longer. So in this way we can change the formatting and we get the output into desired over perfect output format. And this is perfect for presentation in blog post, or if you want to print something out and put it into your fridge. The table format makes comparison effortless. Let's try in another format demo for formal email. Write a formal professional email from Nutrist to corporate client, sharing 3 healthy eating tips for their employees. Include subject line, just hit enter. Subject is practical nutrition tips for healthier, more productive team. Dear, thank you for opportunity to support your team's wellness journey. As discussed, I want to share the 3 evidence-based nutrition habits that your employees can begin implementing immediately. Start the day with protein-rich breakfast, and it has given the kind of the ingredient that you give you that response. Then the second is replace the sugary snacks with the whole food alternatives. Third is hydrate constantly throughout the day. And then there is it said I would be happy to arrange a brief workshop to walk your team through these habits in more detail. Please do not hesitate to reach out. Professional, polished, and ready to send. You would not need to change a single word, and the only difference in the prompt was telling it to format as a formal email. One more, the summary format. Summarize the key principle of healthy eating in exact 3 sentences. Write it for someone who has never thought about nutrition before and needs the simplest possible starting point. Just hit enter. And here's the response. The foundation of a healthy eating is simple. Eat mostly whole real foods like vegetable, fruits, clean proteins and whole grains, and drink plenty of water throughout the day. Try to eat less processed food. Anything that comes in packet with long list of ingredients you cannot pronounce is probably the best beast eaten. Start with one small change at a time, like adding vegetable to one meal or a day, and build from there. Healthy eating is a habit, not a diet. Clear, beginner friendly, 3 sentence, exactly what was asked for. See how the format instructions completely control what you get. The AI has the same knowledge in every case, but how it present that knowledge is entirely up to you. You just have to ask. Always enter your prompt with the format you want. Table, email, bullet points, paragraph, code, summary, just say it. Now the most underrated rule of all, and the mindset shift that will change how you use AI forever. Prompting is not a one-shot request. It is conversation. You write a prompt, get a response. Refine it, get a better response. And keep going until it is exactly what you want. Most people get a bad response and either give up or completely start over. That is the worst thing that you can do. Let me show you a full conversation refinement in action. Write a bio for my LinkedIn profile. I am a software engineer. Just hit enter and we are going to get the response like this. John is an experienced software engineer with expertise in building scalable applications. He is passionate about the technology and problem solving. He has worked on various projects across the different industries and is always looking for new challenges. So here is the response that we have after the prompt. It is okay, but it is extremely generic. Passionate about technology and problem solving. Every software engineer's bio says this. There's nothing unique about John here. Let's refine it further. This is too generic. Make it more specific. There is more context. I have 6 years of experience. I specialize in React and Python. I have built e-commerce platforms that serves 50,000 plus daily users. I'm looking for senior roles in fintech companies. Keep it under 80 words and write in first person. Just hit enter. I'm a software engineer with 6 years of experience building high-performance web applications using React and Python. I have developed e-commerce platform serving over 50,000 users daily. I care deeply about writing clean, scalable code that actually makes a difference. Currently, I'm looking for senior engineering roles in fintech where I can bring both technical depth and product mindset to complex, meaningful problems. Open to conversation. Let's connect. No, we are getting somewhere. It is specific. 6 years, React and Python, 50,000 daily users. It says that I'm looking for a senior role in fintech. It is first person. It is under 80 words. But I want one more thing. I want the tone to feel a little more confident and bold. So let's refine once more. So let's refine it further. Just type create. Now make the tone feel bolder and more confident, less corporate, more human-like. It was written by someone who knows their worth and is not afraid to say it. Just hit enter. And here is the response. 6 years, Rack Python, 50,000 plus users served daily. I build things that scale, and I build them right the first time. My background is in e-commerce, but my next chapter is fintech. I am drawn to complexity, the stakes, and the opportunity to write code that genuinely matters to the people's financial lives. If you're building something ambitious and need someone who delivers, let's talk. That is the powerful LinkedIn bio. It opens with numbers, instant credibility. It is bold. It is human. It says exactly what I want and who I am looking for. And we got there in 3 turns, not by starting over each time, but by building what the AI gives us, adding more detail, steering the tone. That is how the iteration works. Every refinement brings you closer. You are never starting from zero. You are always sculpting something better. Okay, pause the video right now if you want, because I'm about to give you 5 copy-paste templates that you can use today. And for each one, I'm going to show you the filled-in version and what the AI actually gives you back. Explain topic to me like I'm 10-year-old using a real-life examples. So filled in here is explain compound interest to me like I am 10-year-old using a real-life example. Just hit enter. And here is the response. Imagine you have a magical piggy bank. You put $100 into it at the end of the year. The piggy bank rewards you. It gives you $10 extra just for keeping your money there. Now you have $110. The next year it gives you 10% again, but this time 10% of 110. So you get $11. Now you have $121. Every year the reward gets a little bigger because you are earning interest on your interest. This is compound interest. Your money makes money, and then that money makes more money. Leave it alone long enough. That $100 can turn into thousands without you doing anything at all. It is like planting a money tree that grows bigger every single year. Let's try another template. Right, and then there is a format that you can fill about the topic, then in tone that you can mention, keep it under the length that you can mention in the words. In this case, we will fill in write blog post, introduction about overcoming frustration in motivating and relatable tone, keep it under 100 words. Just hit enter. And you will get the response. Let's be honest, you are reading this instead of doing the thing you are supposed to be doing right now, and that's okay. We all have been there. Frustration is not laziness, it's fear dressed up in disguise. So in this way you can choose the different format in the template that has been given, and then you will get the response for the requirement that you have. So you can use this template for the different fill-ins in the different subjects and the different problems, and that will give you the response of that as well. Let's try in another one, that is the problem solving. I have a problem, describe the problem, think step by step and give 3 solutions. Fill in, I have a problem. I run a small bakery and I am struggling to attract the new customers. My current customers love the product, but the word of mouth is slow. I have a small budget. Think step by step and give 3 practical solutions. I can start this week. Just hit enter. Let me think through this step by step. Your core challenge: create product plus low visibility plus low budget. The solution needs the maximum impact at low or zero cost. Solution 1: turn customer into your marketing team. Create a simple referral card. Give every current customer 2 cards that offer a friend 10% off their first visit. When the friend come in, the original customer gets a free item. Cost nearly zero. Effect zero. Your best customers actively bringing people in. Solution 2: own your local area on Google Maps. Claim your free Google business profile if you haven't. Ask every happy customer to leave a Google review. Just say it would mean the world to us. Most people are happy to help a small business they love. Reviews are free and they are how new customers find you locally. Solution number 3: create 1 piece of shareable content per week. Film 30-second reel or TikTok showing something irresistible bread being pulled from the oven, roasting being piped into a cake, or behind the scenes moment. People share food content. 1 video can reach thousands in your local area for free. Start with solution 2. This week it is free, takes 20 minutes to set up, and has a direct impact on how many people find you online. That's real business plan. 3 practical budget-friendly strategies, and it even told you which one to start with first from a single template. I will show you the other 2 templates on screen. These are quick ones you can screenshot. Here is the template number 4, comparison. Compare A and B in a table, include pros and cons and best use cases for each. An example use: compare starting a blog with starting a YouTube channel in a table, include pros and cons and best use cases for each, and just hit enter. So this template is for comparison, and the comparison will be done in the form of a table, and then it gives you the pros and cons, what are the best use cases of this, and what can be the problems or cons of this topic. So this template can be using for comparison purpose. So here you have got the response from AI. This template has a big impact if you are comparing some different topics or some different products. Let's move to the template number 5. Better all context given upfront. Write a professional email to my manager asking for 1 week deadline extension on Q3 marketing report. The reason is that I'm waiting for the final data from the analytic team, which was delayed due to system issues. Keep the tone polite, professional, and confident, not apologetic. Include a subject line and just hit enter. Subject: request for 1 week extension Q3 marketing report. Hey, I want to give you a heads up regarding the Q3 marketing report. I'm currently awaiting final date from the analytics teams, which has been slightly delayed due to system issues on their end. To ensure the report is accurate and complete, I would like so this way it has given you the format, complete report. This one perfect when you have a long article, a report, research paper, anything long, and you just need the key points, paste it in, and you will get it clean 3-point summary in seconds. And the third summarize the text in 3 bullet points for the someone who has never read it text. Can be used for as well. This one is perfect when you have a long article, report, research paper, anything long, and you just need the key points, paste it in here, and you will get it clean 3-point summary in seconds. Screenshot all 5 templates, use them this week, and they will save you hours. So the next is common prompting mistakes. So let's flip it around, because knowing what not to do is just important. And I want to show you one more live example here. The biggest mistake of all are too vague with no context. Watch here. Help me it would be help me write an email. Just type it here, help me write an email, and AI response is, of course, could you please provide more detail about the email? For example, who is the recipient, what is the purpose, what tone would you like? The AI cannot even begin. It has to ask you clarified question because your prompt was so vague, and have to answer those questions, wait for another response, and then get what you need. That is 2 extra steps that could have been avoided. And here we are, the final slide. Let's look in everything we learned today. Rule number 1, be clear and specific. We saw this with the dogs example. Write about dogs, give you a Wikipedia article, write a 200 words fun article about dogs for 10 years old, give you something kids would actually love reading. Rule number 2 and 3, give context and assign a role. We saw photosynthesis go from science textbook to beautiful story about Lily the leaf. We saw a boring Instagram caption become something with real personality and call to action. Role assignment is one of the fastest way to level up your prompts. Rule number 3 is specify the output format. Same healthy eating tips, completely different result depending on whether we asked for bullet, list, table, an email, or a summary. Always tell the AI how you want it. Rule number 4, use example. The translation example, the writing style example, when you show the AI the pattern you want, it matches it perfectly. 2 to 3 examples is enough. Rule number 5, iterate and refine. We turned a generic LinkedIn bio into powerful, bold, specific one in 3 turns. Never give up after the first response. Keep refining. And the bonus chain of thought, ask the AI to think step by step. It will catch its own mistakes, walks you through complex problems, and give you answers you can actually trust and verify. AI is not a magic, but with the right prompts, it might just feel like it. And that is wrap up on the art of prompting AI. I want to give you one challenge before you go. Pick just one of these 5 templates, the learning one, the writing one, the problem solving one, and use it today on something real in your life. a work email, a study topic, a decision you need to make, anything, then come back and leave a comment telling me what you tried and what results you got. I read every single comment. I genuinely want to know. If this video was helpful, a thumbs up means the world to me. It helps this video reach more people who need it. And if you want more guides like this, AI tools, productivity, real skills for real life, hit subscribe and turn on bell so you can never miss one. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Take care.